G'day everyone, Brad here with Brad's Books. Hello, it's been a while. Just been settling into my house now that I live here full time, and after working away, I haven't been reading very many books recently, so to really have a chat about. If anyone wants to hear my thoughts on a Golden Girls cozy murder mystery, Death by Cheesecake, feel free to ask, because that's what I'm reading at the moment. But anything else, I need to catch up on my reading. So we've all heard that Practical Magic 2 is coming out, and I haven't seen the trailer as yet, but I'm very excited to. So this is not a reaction video. I'm going to pause it, go watch it, come back. So I thought what we'll talk about is what I think based on someone who's read the books, what I think that the movie's going to be about, and then I'll see if the trailer can confirm that or not. I won't be giving too many spoilers away for the books because they really are fantastic, and I've done videos on each of the books, so if you want to have a bit of an in-depth chat analysis about that, feel free to have a look for them. I've really kind of done Practical Magic and Wicked books mostly on this channel, so feel free to have a look. So we've all got to agree that I think personally that sorry, my dog Jack's playing at my feet, is that the movie is fantastic. It's a fantastic book. There's so much, the sisterhood, the actresses, the aunts, the location, the house, the beautiful, beautiful house, the men that they fall in love with, the good and the bad. It wraps up together to be like a fantastic, fantastic movie. So what do I think is going to happen? Well, from the first movie, the first movie, yes. The curse is broken. Your blood, our blood. Your blood, my blood, our blood, Maria's blood. The curse is broken. So what do I think to expect for this one? Well, having seen publicity photos for it online, which is probably just still images from the trailer, is that Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock are modern day. So Sally and Gillian are like aged. So it's modern day, and I'm assuming that Sally's going to have kids, and I've got a feeling it's going to be running directly into the fourth book. Now, I do know that there's a character named Lee Pace. He's an actor, Lee Pace, is going to be in the movie. He's a fantastic actor. I just bought on DVD Pushing Daisies. Great movie. I used to have it on DVD, lost it, but it's a great TV show. So excited to see him in the movie. Quotes, disclaimer, apologies if I got his name wrong. I can't think of it off the top of my head. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking that the curse hasn't been broken, that the curse is still around as it is in the fourth book, and it's going to be looked at and the repercussions felt and dealt with as per the last book in the series. That's my current perspective on it. Who do I think Lee's playing? Is it Vincent? Is it a potential new love suitor that we come across in the most recent book for Sally? I'm not too sure as yet. I think for Vincent, I think he's going to be much too young. But for some reason, when I heard his name attached to the movie, he fills in my mind the character of Vincent. Does anyone else have trouble picturing characters in books? I do. I kind of have to just picture their rough silhouette, and I can't really see their face. But aside from that, he just seemed like a perfect pairing, but I think too young. So for those who haven't read the last book in Practical Magic, without spoilers, like what's set up in the first few pages is that the curse is taken yet again, one of Sally's loves, and she's decided for her children that she's not going to talk to them about magic or teach them or let them even know that's really a thing. Sorry, Jackie, you're all right, buddy? No, he just wants to play. So direct repercussion of that is that when the girls come of age, they're in high school, university, playing with my song. He's okay. He just wants to, doesn't want to be, there you go, buddy. When the girls start falling in love and the curse kind of starts affecting them, and it affects one of the older sisters, they just go off. No real knowledge about magic or witchcraft, but they go to the other side of the world trying to find someone who can help them reverse this curse. And that leads them into danger and manipulation and whatnot. So hopefully that's not too much. I don't think it is. So that's what I think we're going to in movie terms. I would love to see some of Jet and Franny's backstory involving Vincent, and I'd even love some more information about Maria, because Maria in the movie is given to us in that early scene where she's gets pregnant and left alone on that island, and she builds the house, and so very different to the actual book version of Maria. So I don't know if they can elaborate on Maria beyond what they have in the movie. So anyway, enough of me talking. I'm going to pause the video and I'll go have a look, and I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, okay, so I've just watched the trailer, and my initial thoughts is that it looks really fun. You've got the Midnight Margaritas, you've got the house, you've got the Franny and Jet, Jillian and Sally. That house, it looks fantastic. I'm really excited to go see this movie, and we get to be back in that location with those characters all these years later. Like they've been, excuse me, I'll just fix that up a little bit. Yeah, looks really great. So my initial, I had to go grab it, the Book of Magic. Sorry, it's a bit dark here. Book of Magic, the fourth book in the Practical Magic series. I hope so, that's right. Yes, it looks like it's quite heavily from that. So there's going to be travel. We've got a picture of a train. There's going to be travel. We've got a picture and a man chatting to them who's got tattoos all over his arms. So yes, we're in the fourth book territory here. So I'll give my thoughts about what I think about the trailer, non-spoilers, and then spoilers for what I assume is going on. I'll give you quite a clear difference, I'll tell you when it's going to be spoilers. I know, Jack, spoilers are bad, but I will let people know. So it looks fun. They're traveling. Their daughters have come back to the house. They're great, Jenny, Franny and Jet. So the girls have probably been away, high school, university. It looks like one of the girls is dancing with a boy, possibly a boy that she loves, possibly a boy who might be affected by the Warren's curse. Warren's, apologies. I slip into charm territory all the time. Apologies. Owen's curse. So Maria Owen's curse. There's a Lee Pace, quite a handsome man there, talking to Sally. He's got tattoos over his skin. Could be something to do with magic himself. Maybe we've got a male magic practitioner here. And they've got to travel the world to try and track down this girl who's trying to track down a cure for the curse on her own. None of the women in the family have been able to do it to this point, and hopefully she doesn't run into bad people in good old England as she tries to break the curse. No, I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to go there opening night. It's going to be fantastic. So the trailer looks really good, nostalgic, witchy. Those women in that place, I'm keen to see it. So yeah, love the trailer, and that's the end of my spoiler review. Okay, non-spoiler review. Here's now the spoiler section of it. Okay, so book 4 for me was a difficult read. It was a difficult read because I was so angry at Sally. I was so angry at her that she didn't, and this is, I'm a nerd, we all get it. But it's like she didn't want, her children are gonna have these powers, these magical powers that, as we learn in the later book, there's literally like a Harry Potter-esque, like smoke, green, destroying people sort of cloud and all this sort of thing. And Sally, and there's literally a curse that's going to kill the men of that the women fall in love with, and Sally doesn't prepare her adult children for any of it. So that kind of disappoints me. Sally, who's quite obvious rejection of magic in all forms, she doesn't practice it, and she doesn't practice it, and she doesn't teach her children about it. She's kind of rejected it out of the pain and trauma of losing past lovers. Literally meets a man who's got magic etched onto his skin in the form of tattoos. That kind of, like when I first read the book, I'm like, oh wow, thanks for letting me know that this is Sally's future boyfriend, because they're such polar opposites that it was interesting to see. The evil character that Sally's daughter kind of falls with in England, I hope that's toned down a bit, because yes, Gillian's boyfriend in the first movie was a little bit over the top, wasn't he? But it was still a certain sort of over the top that kind of, I just hope the movie feels cozy, and I hope it feels witchy, and we're going to get lots of dings there, so let me pause it for a second. Here we go. My hopes for this movie is that it can still maintain the magic and feel of the original practical magic, even though they are going to, by the looks of it, as evident from the train and the like shot of the new city, overseas travel to England, big reveals happening to much beloved characters, and big changes for our characters. So my initial thoughts is that while it can feel kind of like earned and satisfying over the series of books, even though we don't really get much Sally and Gillian in the interim books, I just hope that I don't want to sound negative, I just hope that everyone's like, yeah, we get to get back. It's going to be like midnight margaritas, and it's going to be like witchy fun in like beautiful scenic little places, but then it turns into certain people losing magic, certain people passing, all this sort of thing. Like, I'm interested to see how it's going to go and how they pull it off. I'm very excited. I'm just hopeful that they get the tone right, and that it doesn't feel too jarring, or that we've kind of left practical magic that everyone's got 20 plus years of nostalgia for, well beyond 20 plus years of nostalgia for, and suddenly it becomes like a action thriller, magic dueling, big revelations, big loss sort of film. But very excited to have Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman and the aunts back, and excited to meet the new characters. And I just hope the tone and the pacing of it is done well. That still makes it a fun movie to watch, a movie that you want to rewatch as much as Practical Magic, and not feel too much of a sense of complete change at the end. Does that make sense? Please let me know if it doesn't make any sense at all. I just want it to be cozy. That's what I want. And lighthearted and fun. And I hope we don't lose that by like trying to complete changes in location, and kind of over the top magic being presented that wasn't presented in the first film so much. True, a curse that kills men is pretty over the top, but if it's like Voldemort smoke sort of thing, that's what my kind of concern is. But I don't want to sound negative. I am extremely excited. I'm sure I'll love it either way. And well, hopefully I do. And if you're excited for it, great, because I am too. And it's just going to be fun just to be able to go to a movie and watch a practical magic movie, and at least for the first part of the movie and hopefully the end, be back home at the Owens house. So let me know if you agree or disagree, and any thoughts you have to it. I could be completely wrong with my reading of it. But yeah, anyway, this is me, Brad, and lovely to talk to you all again. And yeah, have a look at my other practical magic videos if you so wish. All right, cheers, bye.